A shocking discovery was made yesterday in Hoboken, where the new Muck Mart is going to be built. As ground was broken, construction workers made a rather grisly discovery: a coffin with a headless skeleton inside. Carbon dating has confirmed that this skeleton could very well be the remains of the legendary Hessian of Hoboken.
During the Revolution, the British used Hessians everywhere to scare the hell out of the colonists.
Well, I have to admit, until they found the skeleton, I had never heard of the Headless Hessian.
You never heard of the Headless Hessian of Hoboken? You're a Halloween fanatic, and you've been living in New York City for 25 years and never heard that story?
Fritz. Even I have heard that story.
It's even in this book, Fritz. Okay. He was killed in a duel with Alexander Hamilton in 1778 on Halloween night.
So Hamilton blew his head off, really?
No. Haven't you been listening at all? I said Headless Hessian. He never had a head. It was a birth defect, okay? He went around the city, stumbling and bumping into things, and was seen more as a comical oddity than anything frightening.
Oh, I get it. He was kind of like the real-life inspiration for Casper the Friendly Ghost, then. Ghosts are not friendly.
So legend says, every year on Halloween, the Hessian returns from the grave looking for a...
let me guess. He's looking for a head.
No.
Really?
A helping hand to help him get around the city. What would he need with somebody else's head? It's not like he could put it on and use it in place of his own head. Come on. You know, don't be ridiculous. Use some logic here. Jeez.
Dr. Anderson! Do you have a minute?
For Fritz's even more psycho brother, sure.
You know, I realized something the other day as I was watching the news about that Headless Hessian of Hoboken, that my building that I currently own is rather old itself right now.
Oh, the old Hoffman house. That was built in like what, 1773, 1774?
Yes, exactly. Anyway, I'm opening up my cafe there next month, and I want to do some research on the history of the building and maybe put up some placards all over the place saying things like, here in this garden is the cherry tree that was used for George Washington's dentures. You know, shit like that, and you're kind of a historian type person, aren't you?
Well, if you count my bachelor's degree in public history, and my doctorate in both museum studies and comparative religion.
God, stop speaking Greek. I don't understand a word of it. But I was wondering if you could help me do some research. I'm willing to pay.
Sure, why not?
Groovy.
My goodness, Reverend Rasputin Deuteronomy, I haven't seen you since our seminary days.
Blimey, we've seen each other since then. Why, just a few years ago, we met in D.C. for the Anti-Gay Matters rally.
I totally forgot about that. Anyway, I'm really glad that you're moving here to New York. Although I wish you weren't moving here on the week of Halloween. You know, it is a devil's birthday and I refuse to take part in it in any way.
So you want the Corps of Pumpkins to scare away the demons tonight?
Oh, definitely. And then we can roast marshmallows and tell Holy Ghost stories. Woohoo!
What does Dad mean?
Gabby, like your brain. Kaput.
I hate you!
Hey!
Virgil, why aren't you wearing a costume?
I'm not in the mood this year, okay, Claire?
Why not?
I just saw a story on the news that there's an impending revolution back home in Moldavia, so in a week's time I may no longer be a prince.
Virgil, maybe you could just get a job like the rest of us?
Excuse me, but if you think I'm going to be a lowly wench like you, pouring ale for a living...
Well, excuse me.
Somebody should go help that poor Hessian.
Dr. Hessian needs to pick himself up by his damn bootstraps and not rely on handouts.
But he doesn't have a head, folks.
Hey, is it my fault he was born a handicapped genius?
The term handicapped is outdated, elitist, and offensive.
Is he flippercat?
You need some re-education,
Oh,
dear
yes.
brother.
Those loony lefto-pinko commies, they love the idea of re-education, just like every communist country.
Oh, my God. Are you two really doing this here and now?
Funny, you fear communism, but would love to run the city like a dictatorship.
Is you calling me a dictator?
No, calling you a tater dick.
Oh, that's it, Mr. Fancy Eggs. You and me outside
Okay,
right
let
now.
me get this straight. Alexander Hamilton somehow felt like that thing insulted him,
Hey, that's a great
despite not having a head, challenged him to a duel and killed him.
Well, Alexander Hamilton always was a hothead who acted without thinking first.
Gee, who does that sound like, Virgil?
Yeah, I'm amazed that nobody's tried to shoot you yet.
I want to do it! I want to do it! I want to be Raymond Bird's here, Alexander Hammerstein!
What are you supposed to be?
Virgil. That's my eyeshadow.
So, Fritz, what are your Halloween
I'll be
plans?
taking Seamus McDougal out trick-or-treating.
Seamus McDougal? What?
Well, that's what I named my wiener.
Oh my God. You named it?
My wiener dog. Get your mind out of the gut. Oh my God, really? Jeez, it's like talking to my brother Prometheus.
What the fuck is wrong with your cousin
Why do
Virgil?
you even follow him still? I mean, he just pisses you off all the
I
time.
never pegged your cousin Virgil as a Trumper, though.
He isn't. I mean, I understand that there's a significant number of anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers who happen to be Trump supporters, but I don't think it's quite the right, left, Democrat, Republican issue that the media is making it out
How
to
can you
be.
say that? It's idiot governors like Abbott and DeSatan who are politicizing the vaccines right now.
Okay, you know, the left has done that too. Remember during the 2020 election, Trump kept saying that there would be a vaccine by the end of the year. And I remember Kamala Harris going on TV saying that she wouldn't trust any such vaccine. So, Trump loses the election, and then 3 days later, it's revealed that Pfizer works. And then Kamala Harris is on TV endorsing a vaccine that she herself was sneering at just a week earlier.
I really, really want to smack the hell out of
I
you
hate
right
to
now.
say this, but the majority of anti-vaxxers I know are Bernie bro millennials.
I'm a Bernie
The
bro
majority
millennial.
of Trump supporters I know are boomers, and they've all worn masks in public, even if they don't agree with the science behind it. They've done it to make other people comfortable, and most of them have been vaccinated. What, was that the Headless Hessian of Hoboken?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe that the building I own was part of the Underground Railroad. That's so cool. I could totally exploit the hell out of that with my cafe. By the way, Fritz, I'm increasing your rent starting next week now.
So you're going to ignore the fact that it was built entirely by slave
Or
labor?
the fact it was built on an ancient Native American burial ground. Oh well, history sucks anyway. I don't know why the hell we study it. I mean, they say history repeats itself, so I'll just catch it the second time around. Let's just burn all these stupid history books,
We
okay?
could try to set you on fire instead.
Oh, I do like that idea. Very, very much. Woo-hoo!
Asher, you really need to stop going downstairs to Virgil's apartment and raiding his closet. It's bad enough you're the roommate from hell. You don't have to be the neighbor from hell as well. Hello?
Fritz, I just picked up your cousin and another guy. They were having an altercation in the middle of the park.
Altercation? No, we are not having an altercation here. It's just that this little Yankee Doodle asshole over here is trying to violate my civil liberties by getting me to take the vaccine.
Dude, you're the Prince of Moldavia. You have a huge following on social media. And yet you keep going on about this anti-vax crap.
Ridiculous.
I might not be a full-fledged American yet, but I know my rights, goddammit.
Why did I go back on the force? I could have retired early.
I know it goes in the vaccine, okay? Because my grandmother is the one who sticks the little microchips in the vaccine.
Well, that's Pfizer. This is Moderna.
Oh, well.
Just take the vaccine, Virgil. Ridiculous.
Okay, maybe I'll get vaccinated if you give me a blowjob.
Ew! What? No!
No, not you! Thank God. I don't want a blowjob from you. I want a blowjob from her.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna kick your butt up and down the street.
Well, I do like it rough, but can I get the blowjob as
Fritz,
well?
do you mind if I shot him? I do have my gun, you know.
Okay, so are you and Seymour like, an item?
I don't know. I mean, part of me would like if we were, but can't tell. I mean, sometimes I feel like we're friends, just friends. It's the friend zone thing. I don't know.
I was just watching CNN. Looks like that revolution in Moldavia we've been hearing about is going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
What's Virgil going to do when he's no longer a royal?
Well, he wants to get a job where he can work from home.
That's realistic.
So Claire's put him in touch with one of her old employers.
Wait, Claire used to work?
Oh, hi. How's it going? So, are you a fully satisfied customer?
Excuse me?
I mean, was everything to your complete satisfaction?
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be confused. I'm not gay. There were just no women soliciting in this port of town tonight.
Oh, okay, so you're really straight then. So am I. In fact, I have a pregnant girlfriend back home in Moldavia, my cousin, the Princess Fiona. Well, she's a princess right now, but next week she could be living in a trailer park, depending on how this revolution
One of
goes.
us has to be gay, and one of us has to be straight. Otherwise, what we did is a guy.
You were on the receiving end, I was the one doing the fucking. So, I was fucking you the way a guy fucks a bitch. So if either one of us is gay, it's you.
Wait, bend over. I'll show you how straight I am.
Okay, look, if you plan to fuck me now, I'm going to have to get paid extra.
I don't have any more money. I took a vow of poverty. Look, just admit you're the guy one, and we can still call it square.
Why don't you go look in the closet?
Who is that?
That is the last motherfucker I had this debate with. So,
fine. I'm the gay one, you're the straight one.
that's more like it.
So, next Friday? Same time and place?
Just like every week. A mug! A mug, a mug, a mug, a mug! Ow!
Ritz, I definitely want that. Please, please, please. Please, please.